Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Sam's Doing Stuff. What am I doing today? Well, of course, I'm going to get back to dredging this creek here. I got to get it right up to the road there, and then I'll be done dredging this end. Then I have to start at the other end, down by the barns, and that's a whole different ball game. So if you want to know about why this is all happening, I will try and leave one of those little buttons up here in the corner. You can go ahead and press that button and go watch the explanation of all this drainage problem I have, and then come back to this one. But right now, we're just gonna get this end done and then deal with that. You gotta take one step at a time. Let's do it. So I don't know if you can see it right. Oh, it's already flowing. There it goes. Yeah. Right there, it's flowing. Emptying out that big pocket of water. I don't know what got stuck up in here, but this big old pocket of water. After that, that's the county's. I'm not getting too close to the road. I'm just digging it here, getting that so it's not a mosquito home, and yeah. There it goes. Now it's flowing. So I'm laying these railroad ties out because this is really squishy in here. This is one of those areas that was just totally wet. But yeah, the railroad ties are working fantastically. Those, so I can get closer and actually see what I'm doing here. There we go, solid. Let's clean this out a little better. Okay, earlier subscribers know this area. Looks very familiar. This is back to the scene of the crime. That's right. So this is where I started working on this drainage issue, and I just really wanted to fill in this area over here so I could mow up next to the barns. Like I say, you new subscribers, you really got to go back and watch earlier videos of where I'm working on these barns. But this was all just terribly overgrown and whole lot of scrub and everything. This looks 10 times better than it did before, but it's still a problem. So the goal now is to pull out this 15-inch pipe because it's not adequate for the amount of water, and it's a lot of water that comes down through here. And I need to replace it with larger pipe, and I'm going to use that 15-inch pipe up by the road. But I got to get it out. So I think the excavator can handle it. was expensive, but that will be done. So now that the 15-inch pipe is out, time to dredge it and get it ready for 18-inch pipe. All right, it's getting pretty mushy over there, and these railroad ties worked really well. And I know I've seen plenty of Let's Dig 18, you know, they use these mats to keep from sinking. Well, normally I think they run like all thread through them or something. I don't have that, so that's, ugh. I'm gonna try and sandwich them between some plywood. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I mean, gotta try it, right? Okay, now I'm gonna flip it. Yeah! Here's a quick rundown of what I'm doing. I take 4 railroad ties, lay them next to each other. I lay 1 sheet of 1/2-inch plywood across the top. There are spaces in between here. I'm putting 1 3-inch timber screw in the end of each railroad tie. Now I'm putting 5 3-inch deck screws along the length of each railroad tie. Now I'm just going to use the tractor to flip it and repeat the process. Now admittedly I could fit 5 railroad ties under here, but there's a couple of reasons in my mind anyway, we'll see. I think that having space in between them gives them a little bit of flex, and that's less likely to rip the screws out, I think. It's just a theory anyway, and also with only 4 railroad ties, the tractor can lift them. So this can go one of 2 ways. Either these are gonna work great, or it's gonna be bad. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's give it a shot. Come on, don't crush it. Okay. Man, it's kind of sketchy moving them like that. Now I gotta lay it down flat. Once I lay it down, I can scoot it around. It's not bad. I don't hear any creaking or cracking right now. Okay. Well, I am just in a bad place right now. Maybe if that were all the way up. That makes a difference. Okay, okay, now I see. The rear blade was dragging. Why didn't you guys tell me? I love it when a plan comes together. These mats are working perfectly. I mean, you know, little trouble there in the beginning, but yes, they're working great. So where we are now, I got those big pieces of pipe out and I'm going to use those, I think, over at the bridge, make the bridge wider. Why not? That's nothing else to do with them. So, but I've got to continue dredging and I can't go any farther on this side of the creek because it's just getting too soft. I'm getting to the where the pond is going to be, and that is very, very slick. Yeah. So I think I need to switch sides. I need to go all the way around the barns and still use the mats and get to the other side. So the question is, can I carry all three of these mats at once?
Take the dead! Release the river!
I just have to mention how absolutely soupy this is in here. This is just I mean, I'm not sinking, but I don't weigh 10,000 pounds. And those mats, wow, they work. Of course they work. Why wouldn't they work? Well, that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. The creek is flowing, and we're back to square one where we were with this. Have no fear though, I will be back on it, get that 18-inch pipe installed. I can't do that yet.
You don't have the money, do you?
But anyway, it'll happen, and I got a lot more projects to do, and I will be using the excavator, and I think I'm gonna get on that excavator a little bit more and maybe spruce it up a little bit, make it real nice. So anyway, you'll just have to tune in and see next time when I am doing more stuff. We'll see you then.